pathetic is this? Stop hitting it. Don't hit it. I have my beautiful blue plate with my food. Yum, yum.
Beautiful blue.
Eat your food.
I want this one.
Okay, eat your food.
This one. This one. This one.
Which one is it? Point.
This one.
Yum?
The very first thing that happened.
The very first thing was God creating the world.
I want that.
Okay. In the beginning, there was darkness and silence. God created heaven and the earth. And the Spirit moved through the darkness. Yeah. Across the waters. And God said, let there be
light.
Good.
Mama. Mama. Good, me. Now, T, H. Yeah.
We finished our Bible story, we finished breakfast, and we started on school. And Nathan's doing so well. I'm very proud of him. He's in the first grade now. So I have been very inspired by a couple of girls I watch on YouTube. They're personal chefs, and I also want to make cool things and different things is really the goal. Because I usually just like bake leg quarters, chicken leg quarters. I do a potato or I do rice, and then I do a vegetable, and it's just the same every day, and that's okay sometimes, you know, a couple days in the week. But then other days like today and yesterday, I kind of spiced it up a little bit. I made my own Alfredo. There's a recipe Carrie gave me. Thank you, Carrie. I love you. I think it was great. It just needed some more garlic, I think. And then today I'm making a creamy chicken Thai soup with cilantro and what did it have in it? Cilantro and something else. Cauliflower. And it was so good, you guys. It was really good. Even Johnny said it was great. Which I made him some rice to go with it, which I didn't use rice in mine because I already had cauliflower rice with it. It was very good. Anyway. And the next interesting thing I've never made before, I want to make cabbage rolls. I think one of the ladies that I watched, she called it Polish cabbage rolls. And it looked delicious. I've never made it before. So I'm going to do that I'm probably going to do it tomorrow or the next day. Just depends on when I get done with all these cookies. So, but here I am making this soup. It's so good. I got this recipe off of an app I downloaded. It's called Mealime. It's Mealime, and it's so delicious. They have all kinds of really good recipes. But the bad thing is you have to like spend money to get a lot of the recipes. And y'all know me, I do not spend extra money. I will figure out something else. I don't have to spend money for those recipes. So in the creamy Indian chicken soup that I'm making, it says to cook your chicken and carrots together with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Mix it around like so. This recipe did not call for celery, but I put it in there anyway. I went to wash it real quick. I'm just going to cut it up and add it to my carrots and ground chicken. Stir, 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 stir. I'm just cutting up a little bit of onion I had left over from, I don't know, omelets this morning or something, I don't know. Anyway, but I'm just cutting that up. It's also not in the recipe, but like I said, I just add what I want to. And I just added a teaspoon of salt, and I think it called for 4 teaspoons of, I spilled that curry powder. Anyway, it calls for 4 teaspoons of curry powder, and then it called for some kind of a Morocco powder, something like that, which I did not have. I didn't add that, and it still turned out just fine. My goodness, it smells good. No shave? I wish I could smell this. It smells amazing. One cup of heavy cream, and then heavy whipping cream, and then I have a little bit of cilantro. It calls for like a whole bunch of cilantro, but I'm not wasting a whole bunch of cilantro in one pot of soup because I have plans for it. And this is just some chicken broth that I had frozen. I added some hot water to it just to kind of make it melt down, and I dumped it all over my stove. Man, I'm struggling right now. This sucks. But it's okay. Life must go on. Anyways, it calls for 5 cups of broth. Oh, 5 cups of broth, and then 1 cup of that half and half for that heavy whipping cream. So I just made a huge mess, but it's okay. Cut up cilantro or cilantro. And I got some pre-riced cauliflower. I think you could just use regular cauliflower too, you know, and chunk it up and it'd be still really good. And some spinach. I'm just going to chop it a little bit. Adding the spinach is the last step because, you know, you don't necessarily have to cook it down. It just will wilt down from the heat of the soup. Yeah. Alright, the soup is done. I'm going to dip it now. I'm so excited. This is, it's so yummy. Gonna give some to Nathan and Owen and me and Johnny. The kids will eat it too, or they will, you know, be hungry if they don't.
Creamy.
It's creamy Indian chicken soup.
Oh, boy. Don't put me a lot.
This is so good, guys. Johnny was just playing whenever he said that, and he ate 2 bowls of it with his Louisiana hot sauce. He loves that stuff. Blee. I don't necessarily like it. I like Valentina myself. Look at that. Is it good? Okay.
Fall asleep right there.
My baby. Where's that going? Where is that going? Yum, yum. Hey guys, we're gonna get started on some cookies now. It's 2:28, so it's in the evening time. Johnny and Nathan are swimming, and Owen is eating his food. I already finished, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on making icing, and then I can just kind of explain quickly the differences between the consistencies and mix the colors up and then start flooding cookies. So I hope you enjoy. Right. I know I'm all up in your business. I'm sorry. Okay. So I use this clear vanilla whenever I make icing because if I'm using white, it just makes it whiter, which I'm not using white. So I could totally use the other one, the brown one. But this one's clear, so this is the one I usually use for my icing. 6 eggs. Balls. Yeah. Alright. Y'all may not like my apron, but I love it because I got her in Mexico, which was so fun. We went on a mission trip. Anyway, but you need 6 egg whites. So I just crack the eggs in, and then I can take and, with my hands, take out the yolk, because you don't need the yolk. Okay. Done. And we just pour it in there, and I get a spatula. Spatula. And we just get all of it out. Man, I can't really see. Alright, turn it on. And turn it on super high for super long, and it's gonna get super thick and fluffy. And it looks pretty good. Now we can start adding our powdered sugar. So like the whole bag. And then we'll add it. I'm just going to take my spatula now and I'm scraping the sides. Make sure we get all that powdered sugar mixed in there. Like so. Now that all the powdered sugar is mixed in real good, I'm going to add some vanilla. I'm almost out. I gotta get more. Okay. Okay. Almost ready. I have my coffee making. I'm so in need of coffee right now. Okay, almost done. And it's done. It looks great. So we're done with this. I'm gonna put her up. Now we're just left with this. Yarn, whole bunch of icing. I'm gonna beat this off. Okay. Yum yum. Okay, so now I'm just gonna mix up colors. I have to do pink and blue, red, orange and yellow. So whenever I started out doing cookies, I told myself if I kept doing cookies, I would buy more expensive, piping bags. But these work just as good, and I get a whole bunch of them for like $5, and they're just cheaper. They work just fine, so I don't know. I've been using them for 3 years, so they work fine. I've only had like 2 bags bust on me. It's really not a big deal. Anyway, so we just put it in a cup. Now we're gonna mix up the icing. So I need flood orange, flood blue, and flood green. But enough for like a whole lot of cookies. Because I have a whole lot of cookies, and I don't like to mix up colors twice, because if the colors look off, it's very noticeable, and I don't like that. So, alright, that should be enough for 20-something cookies. Okay. That should be enough for 20-something cookies. Alright, so that, and then you add water to make it the consistency you want it. So we need it a little thinner, a lot thinner actually. So, grab my spoon. Coffee's ready. You can't see. So the goal is to make it drizzle, and then if you can count to 10-ish, and it's already disappeared into the other icing, that's the goal of a flood consistency for me anyway. It's called 10-second consistency or 15-second consistency, like, I don't know if you can see. Anyway. It's done. Oh yeah, this is it. I guess more like 3-second consistency. I didn't ever pay attention to that. Anyway, but this, see how it just kind of disappears back into the icing? Pink, orange, yellow, and then we'll do blue. Gonna take, she wanted light colors, so pastel, so I'm not gonna use too much at first to make sure that I don't overdo it. My washing machine is going nuts. Okay, so there we go. Just gonna mix it in. Yes. Yes. Alright, and so another thing to know is that whenever icing dries, it's a little darker than the color it is whenever it's wet. I think this is a great pastel pink. It does not look like it on the camera, but I promise you, it looks fine. All right, so we're gonna put it in the bag. We'll probably need 2 bags. Whoop. So 1 bag of pink. Check. And another bag. Beautiful. So good. Now that I got me some coffee, we can proceed with mixing colors. So I already got pink and yellow. I need orange and blue now. So let's do that. We'll do the orange first. Everybody's about to come in, so it's probably going to be a little loud. So I'm going to try not to edit so much out. And this is just my life. Okay, so it's just, because usually I just take out like the volume of the video, take it off, and then I add music or whatever over it, but I'm not going to do that right now. So, there's that. Alright, so to make orange, you need yellow. Red. I'm just gonna try a little bit. I need a little more
Dad
water.
said to play the game while we're inside.
Okay, good. There he is. So we have the orange. I'm gonna wash my hands. Put it in. Get out of the trash, Owen. Yeah. This is how many cookies we have. Ta-da! Can you see them all? The mini cookies is like 51 cookies. I always do extra. So I'm just gonna separate them. That way they're all even, and I know how many of which color to do. Y'all, I'm sitting here editing this, and the video is already 25 minutes long, and I haven't even started flooding the cookies. So I'm going to fast forward through this pretty fast. Obviously, fast forward. So it's not so terribly long, but I just outline it. I wait for them to dry just a second. And after the little ring around has dried, just for like maybe 3 minutes, to be honest, not even long, I just take and I flood in the cookie, and I shake it just to make it I shake it just to make it smooth out a little bit, because the flood consistency that I did could have been a little bit more liquidy. But it's okay. This one, it just makes the icing a little bit more like fluffy or thick, I guess. And it turned out just fine. These cookies tasted great. This is the last pink one. I thought I would give y'all a little extra. You know how they do it on the cookie tutorials and videos and stuff. So, it just takes so long to do it like this. The pink are finally done, and I'm going to outline the blue and flood the blue. With decorating cookies, I feel like there's different phases. You get all excited, and then you get the dough done, and then you're just like, okay, I gotta go bake the cookies now, and then you bake the cookies, and then now you have to make the icing, so you make the icing, and then you're like, okay, now I gotta flood all the cookies, and then you flood all the cookies, and then you have to decorate all the cookies, and it's just like a long process, and you get excited, and then you're just like overwhelmed, and then you're, look at this, like there's a lot of cookies done, and then this point is great. All I have to do now are the orange ones. So I move all the blue and the pinks over that are already flooded, and then I start on the orange ones, and then after I finish these orange ones, I'm done for the day. They have to dry before I can do anything else to them, and then tomorrow I decorate. And then after you're done decorating, I take pictures of them, so I set them up really cute. And I take a picture of them, and then I have to bag them, and then box them, and deliver them. And then, by that time, I'm done. That was the last one.
Making this one?
Yes. So I just finished the cookies. All of them. There's 50. Ta-da! I'm gonna let them dry, and I'll come back and do smiley faces. I'm gonna use my projector so they're all identical, and you'll get to see that. And so that's how I flood. That's my flood consistency. I was kind of trying to do like a little tutorial on how to do the icing, but I mean all my videos are pretty much the same. I just decorate cookies, but I do other things too, and I don't fold clothes. That right there is all clothes that I'm not gonna fold right now. I'm gonna go swim because I've been sitting down for like a million hours. I also need to be doing dishes, but I'm not going to. Anyway, we're gonna swim for a little bit and just have fun the rest of the evening. My zinnias, aren't they pretty? I love them. I got more over there, if you can see. Ta-da! Say hi.
Hi, Danny.
Go away. Hey guys, I just finished the dishes. It is 10:54. I'm going to sleep. See you in the morning. Hey guys, I am ready to decorate or put the smiley faces on the tops of the cookies. This order is for a teacher. She is getting all of her students a cookie, and I think that's so sweet, and something that I did. I was definitely praying for her and her students while making these cookies, and it's just a privilege to be able to. I know I'm not necessarily going to be a part of those kids' lives, not as much as the teacher is, but I know God can work through anything, and I love being able to help any way I can, and I know prayer is one of the best things you can do, because you never know what someone's going through. And you're probably saying, Della, it's just a cookie, but you want to know something? I know that God can move through absolutely anything He pleases, and I just love being able to be a part of so many different people's lives in just one order. Anyway, that's my thought for this cookie order.
Mom.
I'm all done. I'm gonna go to bed now. It is late. I think it's 10 o'clock. So here's the cookies. This is the next morning whenever they're dry. I'm gonna bag them up, box them up, and I'll take them to church with me Sunday to deliver. Dropped off the cookies, and I'm done with this order. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my videos. It means the world to me. This little new hobby that I have of filming and editing. So I just wanted to say thank you. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. I'm still trying to figure out, the little things. I guess it's actually a big thing. I'm gonna try to invest in a mic so that my volume isn't crazy, because I feel like I have to turn it up and turn it down and turn it up and turn it down. Anyway, I'm still trying to work out stuff, and the screen, whenever you watch it on the TV, it just bothers me because it doesn't take up the whole TV screen. So I'm trying to figure that out too. I am not technical whatsoever. So like if you have ever wanted to try to start a YouTube channel or whatever, I'm not technical at all is what I was trying to say. And if I can do it, you can do it. So don't let something that you feel like you're not good enough at, don't let that stop you from doing something that you want to do. So I hope you'll have the bestest day ever, and I love you so much, and I'll see you in next week's video. So you'll have a great week. Bye. Not really feeling my hair. And we're gonna do that. I don't know, my forehead was just too much. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Alright, I'm gonna go wash my hands and then do 1 down, 49 to go.